Hello and welcome back to Game 2 of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign recorded playthrough with Nick Fury. Today we are taking on Batroc after defeating Black Widow in our last game. So let's go ahead and shuffle this up and look and see, oh no, what the campaign setup instructions are. So we've captured Black Widow, we're interrogating Black Widow, and now we've learned that, I don't even know who it is. Uh, AIM has been inducting Inhumans from all over the country and are now using Batroc to smuggle them off. And so we're going to go in there unofficially and not fail. So we're going to place threat on the alert level environment equal to the number of side schemes and minions that were in play. That was going to be 1 because we threw out that player side scheme just to throw it out there. And then, oops. So the alert level is going to start at 3 because in expert mode we start at 2 plus 1. So that actually is pretty brutal because it flips on 4 and we don't want it to flip. We put the 3 board members into play, refilling their secret counters up to what they were at the end of last game. So the Chief Surveillance Officer is at 2. Shuffle the 3 copies of the AIM Interference Obligation into the encounter deck. Then after resolving mulligans, we're gonna do the medical records, which is the one that we pulled. Now, these are actually pretty cool. So these evidence, they allow you to add a secret counter to one of the board members. And for this one, we can add a secret counter to a board member to search our collection for a different protection ally and shuffle it into our deck. So we're going to get a little bit of off aspect. I chose Iceman because it hard counters the vulnerable, and plus Iceman with that 2 attack goes up to 3 with our boot camp. So then we can actually place a threat on the main to put him into our opening hand. So we'll do that. The secret code over here, I'm not marking. I think I'll probably mark with the one that I do a live stream on, and we'll figure it out as we progress. And we'll figure that out later. So our opening hand, actually, let's talk about Batroc first. So we're putting each rescue captive aside out of play. Those are over there. Alert level is on low. We're placing 2 threat on alert level. Then it starts with 6 threat. Whenever we progress, whenever we take it down to 0, we move. So this is very similar to Collector 2, where we're progressing through. And then Batroc has 12 hit points. He's a 2/2. Whenever he attacks, we add a threat to alert level. And then whenever we defeat him, we remove 6 threat, reset his hit points. Alert level, if there's 4, it flips. Bad things happen. And it flips whenever a character leaves play that is not defeated by consequential damage. We've got Sunfire, Covert Surveillance, Fury's Watch, love it. Helicarrier, a strength and a practice plan. Okay, so this is awesome. So we can play Fury's Watch. We can use Fury's Watch and Strength to play Helicarrier. Covert Surveillance, we can then actually, yeah, we'll probably use Covert Surveillance to load up the Stealth Suit, and then Practice Plan we can remove from there. I love it. Honestly, I'm a big fan of that opening hand. Just getting the resource generators on turn 1 is big. We start in assault, we're gonna flip into stealth, and we'll flip up to Nick. Nick will go ahead and thwart the main down to 4. Using our gather intel response, we will steal a piece of money. We'll use Sunfire to play Fury's Watch. We can exhaust this watch and remove up to 2 threat to generate a mental resource for each threat we remove. We'll Fury's Watch, Stealth, or 1 off of Stealth, Strength to play Helicarrier. Helicarrier will play Covert Surveillance. We'll remove 2 threats from here. Oh shoot, I did want to add a threat here, and I got it way ahead of myself, and here to put Iceman in my opening hand. Cool. So we'll remove the 2 threat, and that threat does go to the watch. And then we will use Iceman to remove a threat from here. We can spend a resource to remove a threat. And then I think we're going to spend another one to remove another threat. Alrighty, let's stand up. We've got a EM Shield, Safe House 221, Boot Camp, Build Supports, and a covert surveillance. 2, 4, 5. Nice. Add one here. Batroc is going to scheme for 2, 4. We steal one of it, and we only add 3, so we're going to go up to 7. And then our encounter card is a Batroc's Brigade. Each minion gains toughness. Give each enemy a tough status card. And then when you reveal a non-elite minion, spend 3 resources of any type, cancel the effects of that minion, and discard it. That's cool. So that comes in with 6. That probably does need to be taken care of at some point. Alrighty. Helicarrier will play build support. That comes in with 3. We've got Boot Camp. Nick will thwart 2 here. We'll steal 1 there. Fury's Watch, we'll go ahead and spend 2 to remove 1 there, and then take 2 threats off of the main. Being in stealth form, you have to be really considerate of how much threat is on the main. It's going to scheme out, and then like any like sinister strikes or any assaults turn into advances, and so it can get very dangerous really quickly. Let's use a safe house and a boot camp to take 1 more off of the chief surveillance officer, and we will remove 2 threats from Batroc's Brigade. Take that down to 4. And we'll use covert surveillance. We'll thwart 2 off of let's go build support. Take that down to 1. And we'll steal the threat on our suit. Okay. Stand up. I'm hoping that I'm going to take it off the main. I don't want to lose. We've got eye patch camera, intelligence analysis, gold balls, melee, and a gambit. We go here. Batroc is going to scheme for 2, 3, and then when revealed, place 1 secret counter on each board member. We can pay physical resources to stop any number of those, because the boost effect is to resolve the when revealed. I'm going to spend at least gold balls. I think we'll just go 1, 1. He schemed for 3 total. We will steal 1 of them and add 2 there. Our encounter card is a Embassy Guard. He is guard vulnerable, and he does have toughness because we did not take out Batroc's Brigade. And then when defeated, place 1 threat on alert level. So if we defeat him, we place 2 threat on alert level, because defeating him and his when defeated ability. Alrighty. I need my flying car. Okay. Let's use Fury's Watch. And Helicarrier will remove 2 threats from here to play Gambit. Look at the top. 1, 2, 3. Got a 2, a 0, and a 1. Guess we'll go the 2 there. And now we do know we're going to get another minion, so we do want to clear out Batroc's brigade before that happens. We'll go ahead and thwart to clear Batroc's brigade. We'll steal one with our stealth. We'll go ahead and use a melee and intelligence analysis to play eye patch camera. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, we can discard this to place 3 threat on my suit form instead. We'll stand up. We're at 4. So I'm actually not going to take that last threat whenever I use my basic thwart with Nick, because then I can prevent 1 threat here. You can only prevent it if it has 5 or less. So we got Spider Girl. Ooh, Spider Girl is amazing for vulnerable. Psylocke, beautiful. 1 by 1. Energy and a genius. Okay, let's cook. 2, 4, 5. Nice. Go here. Batroc is going to scheme for, we're going to add a counter. So effectively 1. We steal 1 there. Embassy Guard is going to scheme. We'll steal that there. And then we've got the Embassy Patrol. So when defeated, place 1 threat on alert level. So same thing here. We cannot thwart the main, but you discard with vulnerable. You don't defeat it. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and use Genius to play Spider Girl. We'll stun and confuse the Embassy Patrol to discard it there. I'd much rather be able to thwart the main than attack the... Well, I do have Psylocke. So maybe I do want to get rid of the Embassy Guard. I think I can... Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and stun and confuse the Embassy Guard, which takes him out with Spider Girl. We can use Fury's Watch to remove 2 and a energy to play Psylocke. This is going to be our... Oh, that's not how that works. I'm going to use Psylocke. Interrupt here to knock the tough, and then 1 damage. Removing the counter will confuse Batroc. Okay. Go ahead and use 1 by 1 to remove the threat here. Nick will thwart 2 off of build support. Take that down to 1. We'll steal 1 here. Spider Girl will thwart the last off of build support. That's going to allow us to go grab Boot Camp, giving all of our allies +1 attack. I probably could have done this in some other way to maximize Psylocke's damage. That's fine. We'll use Gambit to attack for 3 here and add 2 threat to alert level. Okay. I think, so I used Fury's Watch. Okay, yeah. All right, let's stand up. I feel like there was a better play there. I think I could have used the helicarrier to discount something and then potentially remove something else with whatever was left in my hand. But here we are. We've got an Ironheart, a surprise attack, a Fury's Flying Car, a 1 by 1, and a Maria Hill. Nice. So we're at 6. We're going to go to 7. Batroc is confused, so he is not going to scheme. And then we've got a Exhaustion, Surge, Exhaust Our Identity. Then an AIM Soldier with Patrol. When revealed, we have to go find the AIM Scientist and put him into play. The AIM Scientist, when the engaged player is engaged with another minion, it cannot be attacked. Alright, so we have to take those out. Those are really annoying. Okay. Spider Girl has 1 damage. Spider Girl will go ahead and attack for 3 to take out the aim scientist. Add 1 here. Spider Girl gets knocked out by a consequential, so she is not going to add a threat. So that's nice. We'll use Fury's Watch to spend 2 off of our Stealth Suit to play Ironheart. We'll draw into a Avengers Mansion. Don't tempt me, Frodo. It'd be really cool to have Fury's flying car. Okay, let's use Helicarrier, 1 by 1, Maria Hill, and Surprise Attack to play Avengers Mansion. Avengers Mansion, we will exhaust to draw a card, which is a melee. We will use a melee to remove 1 threat from alert level. I think I'm more okay taking the threat here than I am taking the threat on alert level. So we're going to use Gambit to... He's going to knock himself out to thwart 2 off of the main. Take that down to 5. Psylocke will go ahead and use her last counter, dealing 3 damage, so that'll take us down to 8. And confusing Batroc. We're going to hang on to the flying car, because that's nice to have. And Ironheart will go ahead and just poke Batroc for 2, taking it down to 6. Okay, stand up. We got Fury's flying car, spray fire, concentrated fire, concentrated fire. Alrighty. Nick woke up and chose violence today. We got 1 here. Batroc is confused. Actually, it's 2 here because we have the acceleration token. Batroc is confused. Aim scientist surges or is scheming for 0. And then we've got a security cameras. For each character you control, choose to either exhaust that character or place 1 threat on alert level. We'll exhaust. Okay. Cool. Mansion will draw us a card into a surprise attack. We've got Spray Fire. We'll play a Fury's Flying Car. We'll go ahead and use Fury's Flying Car to ready Nick. Nick will thwart 2 off of the main. Going there. Let's use Helicarrier's Surprise Attack to play Concentrated Fire. That's going to flip us into Assault form. We're going to take out the Scientist. We'll place a threat here. And then we did defeat an enemy, so we'll use our response to switch right back into Stealth form. And we will use Concentrated Fire to remove a threat from alert level. I'm feeling a little scared. A little scared with the main. So we're going to go up to 6. Batroc is going to scheme for 1 plus a boost card, which would probably put us at 9. And then if we draw an advance, we probably lose. We could stay in Assault form and just take the hit. That actually may not be the worst idea. Is if we just take the hit, we'll go up to 3 on the alert level. We have to figure out how to heal ourselves later. Or we could just roll the dice and hopefully not draw another activation. Actually, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Fury's Watch remove 2, remove this one, and remove 2 threats. And then we got 3. All right, perfect. Now we'll stand up. Now I feel a lot better. Cool. We got a warrior skill, a secret agent, a 1x1, practice plan, and a Professor X. Add 1 here. Batroc is going to scheme for 2, 3 plus. We're going to place 1 on each board member. We can spend mental resources to prevent that. So we'll prevent 1 of them. I think we'll keep Professor X. So we will add 1 here and 1 on the Chief Tactical. He schemed for 3. We place 2 and steal 1. Then our encounter card is a Discovered. So we're going to switch to Assault form. We can either take damage or remove threat. I think we're going to take 1 damage. Cool. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Mansion will draw us the last card in our deck, which is going to be Covert Surveillance. That's going to get us an encounter card. Covert Surveillance is going to get us back into... Oh, we also have eye patch camera. I need to remember that we have eye patch camera, so a surprise scheme is not the end of the world. I probably could have used that so I could throw that on Assault, but here we are. Okay. Let's go ahead and basic thwart for 2 here. Let's use Helicarrier to play Covert Surveillance to remove 2 threat here. And we place it on our suit. We use Flying Car to ready, and we'll thwart 2 here, which will push us. Nothing happens. We flip into here. When the last threat is removed from this game, put 1 set aside rescue captive ally into play exhausted under any player's control. Then we may advance to 3A. If we choose to not, we instead put 3 more threat here, and then we continue that on. We do need 1 captive ally in order to win the game. Okay. Let's use Fury's Watch for 2. 3 for 1x1 to play Professor X. We'll confuse Batroc. Oh, and whenever... Oh, shoot. No, that does not work. So Covert Surveillance actually does not place the threat here because we are in Assault form. Still getting the hang of this. And so we're actually going to flip into Stealth form. We have 1 here. Okay. So it's still Fury's Watch, spend 1, Secret Agent, and 1x1 to play Professor X. But cool. We're confused there. X will go ahead and thwart 3 here, which will get us 1 of our rescue captives. They are a -1 victory. They do not count against our ally limit, and then we can exhaust them to remove 1 threat from any scheme. And we're going to put 3 back here. Spend practice plan to remove 1 from there. And we'll stand up. We'll just go ahead and knock out both of these allies because there is like spray damage. We'll thwart 3 to get another rescue captive and reset that to 3. Cool. Now we'll stand up. We'll get 5 cards. We got Surprise Attack, Strength, Iceman, Covert Surveillance, and a Melee. Add 1. Batroc is going to scheme, but he is confused. Then we've got a Master Plan. We'll discard until we get a side scheme. There are no side schemes. The side schemes are gone. We got Mad Science. Each aim minion gains 1 acceleration icon. This comes in with 4. And it has a acceleration icon itself. Then we've got aim soldier with patrol, and we have to find aim scientist. So we're at a lot of acceleration icons. We have to take some of these out. So we're currently at 1, 2, 3, 4 acceleration icons. We're adding 5 threat around. Alrighty. Well, we can't have that. X goes away to do Gandalf things. Okay. Yikes. Mansion will draw us a card into Gambit. Let's go ahead and basic thwart. Basic thwart the main down to 2. We'll steal 1 on our stealth suit. We can helicarrier for covert surveillance to clear 2 here. Put that on our stealth suit. We'll grab another rescue captive. Probably don't need this many, but actually I definitely don't need this many. Should I just progress? I actually don't remember what happens. I think I can't thwart the main. Shoot. Yeah. Gross. Okay, so this is up to 4. I have covert surveillance back. This is here. This is here. I don't have anything there. Okay. Reset the turn. Okay, I'm going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to thwart 2 here. Helicarrier to clear mad science. So now that saves a lot of the threat, and we still have money here, which is kind of what I wanted. Covert surveillance is gone. We don't have this rescue captive. I'm thinking that we surprise attack strength for Iceman. No, check this out. We're going to use strength to Chief Tactical Officer to deal 2 damage here. I'm going to add 1 to the alert level. We'll use Fury's Watch to remove 2 threats and surprise attack to play Iceman. He comes in with 3 freeze counters. And then we can stun minions when they enter play. Iceman will go ahead and take out the aim soldier, adding a threat here. Then we will spend 2 to remove 2. Flying car will ready Nick, and then we'll thwart here. Go there. Rescue captive. That was at 4. Goes down to 2. Rescue captive. I don't think I want to progress at the end of the round, so let's just go ahead and grab 1 more rescue captive and reset this to 3. Alrighty. Stand up. Next turn we should be able to push. I'll probably use my eye patch camera. We got Genius, Melee, Spider Girl, Intelligence Analysis, Sunfire. Nice. We'll go 1 here. Sorry about that. Batroc is going to scheme for 2. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Gross. That's a lot of damage. So I'm not going to trigger eye patch camera because he only schemed for 1. Then our encounter card is attached to Batroc. When he would take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that damage and remove a leap counter. So probably just going to go straight for thwart. Okay. Mansion will draw us a card into covert surveillance. We've got a basic thwart here for 2. Take it onto our stealth. We will exhaust rescue captive to remove 1 here. We'll use a genius to remove 1 here. That'll clear. We'll push to the end. When revealed, if the alert player is on high, deal each player 1 face down encounter card. Otherwise, remove all threat from alert level and flip it to its high side. In either case, place 2 threat on alert level. So now Batroc has +1/+1, and if we ever hit 4 threat, we lose the game. Ooh, in expert mode, each minion gains quick strike. That's cool. When an enemy attacks, it attacks a rescue captive instead. If there's no threat here, players win the game. It comes in with 12. All right. We'll remove 2 threats using this. Iceman shouldn't be exhausted, right? I don't think he should be. We got Helicarrier to play covert surveillance to take this down to 8. 2 of that threat does go onto our stealth suit. Flying car will ready us. We'll thwart 2 down to 6. We'll steal. We're not. Oh, we will. We'll steal 1 of that threat. We'll play intelligence analysis. Iceman will go ahead and no. We'll keep Iceman around. We got Sunfire and Spider Girl to play Chief Medical Officer to heal 1 damage from Nick Fury. Mainly, I'm thinking about the full setup. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I think Batroc is going to be attacking the rescue captive, and he's not going to be scheming. So that's good to know. We'll use melee to go here. Fury's Watch to spend 1 to remove the last from there. Iceman, we're keeping. Okay. Let's stand up. We've got a Gold Balls, Surprise Attack, Safe House 2/2/1, Concentrated Fire, and a Spray Fire 2/4/5. Okay. We're going to add 1. Batroc is going to attack a rescue captive for 3 plus a boost card. We'll let it go through. 4 total damage. So that's going to knock out a rescue captive. So I think it probably goes into my discard pile. And adds 2 threat to alert level. Our encounter card is Zeron. Gets +X attack, where X is the printed cost of the card tucked under him. I'm pretty sure the quick strike goes off before the when revealed effects. That all is still very, very confusing to me. But I'm pretty sure it's like a quick strike, when revealed, response. So we'll go 1 here. We have to tuck a weapon. We don't have any weapons, so we tuck a 1/1. Then we will remove a counter to stun Zeron. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. But here we are. We'll draw into a 1/1. We'll thwart 2 off the main. Flying car will ready. We'll thwart 2 more to take us down to 3. Up to 5 there. I think we want to use a spray fire and a surprise attack to remove 1 here. And deal 2 damage to Zeron. We're actually going to use gold balls instead of... Nope. Oh, 1/1 still in my hand. We've got rescue captive to take this down to 1. So Iceman can thwart and win us the game, but just to be safe, I'm going to use Safe House and Concentrated Fire to remove 2 threat there. I'm going to use Gold Balls to play 1 by 1, which is going to flip us into Assault Farm. I'm going to spend 1 of these to increase it by 3 to knock out Zeron. And then we'll deal 3, which technically just deals 1. That puts 1 on alert level. We will use Fury's Watch to remove the 1 from our alert level, and then we will thwart to win the game with Iceman. But that clears the board. I don't want to get caught in the same situation where we put a side scheme into play last time. So there we go. We're going to record the number of rescue captive allies in play. We got 2 of them. Record the number of secret counters on board members, which is 0. There's at least 1 board member environment. And then we're in play has no secret counters on it. Gain the top evidence card from the S.H.I.E.L.D envelope and cross out each combination of means, motives, and opportunity in the campaign log that includes the icons on the evidence card gain. And we're starting with 8. So let's go ahead and where did I put those? Seems kind of important. Oh, here they are. So we'll grab another one. This is a security scanner. Each player may add 1 secret counter to a board member environment to search their collection for a different aggression ally, shuffle it into their deck. Each player may add a threat to the main scheme to search their deck for an aggression ally and add it to their hand. All right, and then those are our new combos. I don't think we will add another aggression ally just because we've built an aggression deck, so I don't know if it's worth adding a counter to one of these medical or to these officers in order to like do the same thing we're already able to do. But we probably will add a threat to go find one, and we can just start with more allies in our hand. Probably Psylocke. Psylocke feels like a really good start for us. Cool. Thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned for game 3.